I find a lot of silver items that I like to get cleaned up. A lot of times they're just really crappy. And you see me do my process. What I do, I used to use some electrolysis. If they're really bad, I use electrolysis, and I clean the crud, the crust off of the thing, and then I spend a lot of time washing the unit or cleaning the unit with the piece with a real mild like a cleanser. And it works pretty good because then I polish it out afterwards, but it's really time consuming. And so I was looking on the web to see if I could find something different, something that I thought would be kind of make this a lot easier. And I found this. Now I already had this little tumbler, and I used to use it for tumbling my clad. I have actually gone to a much larger unit here for my clad. This just makes a lot more sense for doing a good chunk of clad. This is like a 12-pound load at a time, which is pretty nice. I got this on eBay. I actually bid on this thing and got it for a really good price. So, but that's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is this guy. This is a little Harbor Freight job, and it's has a little drum. But what's unique about this is the stuff that I'm using as a medium for burnishing my silver. And this is what it looks like. It's called Jeweler's Mix, and basically it's made up of little tiny stainless steel bits and pieces. These are little stainless. It's shot, what they call shot, but it isn't all just shot. There's some little sharp pieces here, and little rods and little bits and. These little pieces have got little various shapes, and so they kind of get in and scrub the item really well. So what I'm going to show you is this. It's 2 pounds of shot in there, 2 pounds of what they call the Jeweler's Mix, a little bit of water over the top, as you can see, and then I'm going to take these silver items. I mean, the ring is pretty good. I mean, it's been cleaned up pretty good, but you can see on the inside it's kind of crappy. I'm going to throw that sucker in there. This I found recently. I can't improve on this very much, but I'm going to see what it does anyway. This nice little silver ring. The bracelet is that a Celtic bracelet that I found some time ago. It's nice, but it just isn't. It's not super shiny. It's not really pretty. It's just kind of dull, really. Nice but dull. I'll dump that guy in there. This little brooch has a cabochon that goes in here that I'll glue back in again after I get this thing polished. But check that out. Now look at that. Take a look at that now, because you're going to see that. You're going to see this thing later on. The before and after. You see all the tarnish in there. Tarnish on the back. In she goes. A little tiny piece of silver. I don't know if this is going to shine up or not, because it does have some crap on the outside of it. But it does say that it's 925, so we'll throw it in there as well. I want to try a war nickel. See what happens with it. Put that puppy in. This is a locket. Pretty sure this is silver. I can't find anything on it that says it's not. Says what it is, but it's pretty crappy on the inside, as you can see. It's got a lot of junk and crap on there. This link is soldered, so that's what makes me think that it's probably silver. Don't know for sure, but you know, look at it. It's just kind of gunky looking. Toss him in there. And this little some kind of a metal. It does say sterling, but again, it's just, you know, it could be prettier. So we'll toss him in there. Apparently, you can do stuff with stones as long as they're hard stones. And then this stuff here. This is called Shine Bright. It's a little. It doesn't take a hell of a lot of it. Just a little tiny bit in the cap. Couple of drops basically, and it's burnishing compound. And put this puppy back together again. And this goes down there nice and tight. And this goes on to there. And the big washer, and I use a plastic washer so that it has something to rub against. It's kind of like a thrust washer. Tighten that thing down, put them in the cradle, and turn them on. Alright, so that's what we got for now. I'll be back in about, I don't know, about an hour. It's damn near 12 o'clock now, so I'll be back around 1 and pull this thing out and we'll see what it looks like. Okay, so it's now 1:14. It's been about an hour and a half. So we'll take a look at this thing. I'll shut it off. And take this little guy out of here. And what do we got? I'm kind of anxious to see what this looks like. I'll put them up on that towel when they're done. Yeah, baby. Yeah, a little bit of suds in there. Yeah, we'll strain this thing through here, I guess. Ooh. That's looking pretty good. Actually, I need to do it this way. I need to strain this through here. Hopefully those will get... Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty effective. Looked pretty good. Now I'll take this and I'll rinse these out real fast and see what they look like. Boy, I can tell already they're just looking pretty darn good. I can tell already they're looking pretty darn good. Yeah, just rinse that off. Ouch. It is warm outside, man. Yeah, this is looking good. Okay, so this is what she looks like. Get rid of some of these little nibs and stuff. So check that out. Look at that locket. Got a feeling it probably closed up on me, though. I don't think it's. It's full of shot, so we didn't get the inside cleaned out very good. I'm gonna have to try this again. I think what I'll do with this, I think I'll put a piece of rubber band around this and keep the hinge so that it can't shut. Otherwise, it's never gonna get cleaned. But look at that. It looks pretty darn good. Yeah, I'll try that again. But look at this guy. Man, that's gorgeous. It's just really pretty. Just really, really burnished it nice. I mean, it still has a little bit of black, but you know, it should have a little bit of black. It is kind of antique-y looking, but at least it's really pretty shiny on the outside. The Celtic coin, the Celtic necklace or bracelet. Man, that looks gorgeous. Look at that. It's just really, really shined it up. Just really pretty. Yeah, I'll take that one. That's looking good. Little silver ring. I don't see much difference here. From you know, I polished it before with my wheel, but I don't know. It looks pretty darn good. Yeah, I'll take it. This little thing here. Nice and shiny. This didn't quite make it. I didn't quite get this thing cleaned up. I'm gonna have to. I'll either do some electrolysis on this, or I'll do something to clean up get the heavy tarnish off of it, and then we'll try it again. Because this could be a lot nicer. I got a hunch. Oh man, look at that! Remember what that thing looked like? That was really looking pretty yucky. On the inside, it's just gorgeous now. It's just really, really pretty shiny. And I could put this on a I could put this back on a wheel, on a with some jeweler's rouge, and really get this thing into a mirror finish. But hell, that's pretty damn nice right there, man. The war nickel, yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty darn good. Pretty shiny. It has some schmutz on here that didn't quite get off, but where the metal was bare, it's really nice. It's burnished nicely. And this ring, I put this in afterwards just to see what the hell would happen. It didn't really do much to it. I don't see as it's done, in fact, anything to it. Maybe a little cleaner. That's about it. But didn't hurt the stone at all. I'm glad to see that. So look at that, man. That's pretty darn nice. I think that works really, really good, man. These are really shiny. They're pretty. Good looking pieces now. So, something to consider. Like I said, that's 2 pounds of what they call jeweler's mix. It's stainless steel shot. This is a $25 or $30 or something like that at Harbor Freight. I can't remember how much this stuff was, but it wasn't that bad. But this combination really, really works good. I'm talking really nice. So we'll keep that. That's a gooder. Okay. That's it for now, guys.